Thank you very, very much. It's an honor to be here and certainly appropriate to be at IPI today on this International Day of Peace. So very excited to participate. My name is Matthew Swift. I'm the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Concordia. For those of you that don't know, Concordia is a nonprofit based here in New York, part convener and part broker of public-private partnerships for social impact. Earlier this week, we held our 7th annual Concordia Summit on Monday and Tuesday. It's the largest convening that we host every year, about 3,000 participants, a little over 70 countries represented at the summit, and covering a wide array of topics, all under the theme of how partnerships can have a positive societal impact and how public-private partnerships can address specific issues. But we're here today for the release of this report and for what I think will certainly be a very, very interesting conversation. So first, I want to thank Director Paloma Duran, especially. She's been a great friend. There she is. She's been a great friend. Oh, there she is. Sorry. Been a great friend, participant in Concordia, very good supporter of everything you've done. How many summits have you been to now? Two summits. And also thank Terrier Rod Larson. Thank you. There he is. It's an honor to meet you and to think about what this report will talk about. And I understand the response has already been quite positive. I know Peter van der Vliet will be speaking momentarily as introducing the session. Hedayatullah Al-Mamoon, the Senior Secretary at the Ministry of Finance in Bangladesh. Tonya Cole, CEO of the Sahara Group. Tonya hasn't
arrived yet. He's being delayed, but I hope he will turn up.
Okay. Joan Leray, CEO of Convergence, and Mats Granyard, Director General of GSMA. To be able to put together this report and the research, we want to thank the following companies: Coca-Cola, Siemens, Credit Suisse, GSMA, Sahara Group, Aviva, Citibank, Nestle, Novozymes, and Swarovski Water School. Without their participation, this report would not have been possible. The goal of this research, which you will see laid out today, is to start a dialogue on the intersection between SDGs 5, 8, 16, and 17, and how each SDG can help unlock the trillions needed to achieve the SDGs. One of the reasons why we at Concordia have really directed a lot of our focus on the Sustainable Development Goals is because we feel that there is an important need to really have as a translation between the public and private sectors. Both sectors speak very different languages, but as an institute that focuses on how public and private sector cooperation can achieve it, it's important to get both sides on the same page. And I think that the SDGs do a very nice job in communicating to CEOs around the world the ways with which they can follow this framework and the 17 goals towards both changing the way they do business, but also thinking about the role that the private sector has in various communities. This project, hopefully, will create a pathway, practical steps based on tested and adopted practices for companies to take when thinking about the 2030 agenda. And I can tell you, given the summit we hosted this week, the SDGs and the 2030 agenda were a major theme of a lot of the conversations that we had. I'm glad that we're all here together to think about how partnerships can have a positive social impact, governments, companies, and civil society, thinking about the way that we go about our business. Please take a moment to read it and to share this report so that it has as much impact as possible. And so with that, I'll pass the floor to Peter.